Hi everyone! Today we're making green curry. I know technically we're in spring right now, but London has been solidly wet and rainy for the past months. It does get you down after a while. So to lift myself out of the weather blue, one of my favorite things to do is to cook dishes that are coming from warm and sunny countries. So when it comes to lifting the mood, for me, nothing beats Thai green curry. It's tangy, it's spicy, and it's got to put a smile on your face. So let me show you how to make it. The ingredients you need. So this is what you need to make the green curry paste. I mean, just look at the ingredients, you know this dish is going to do you good. First of all, we need some shallots. So if you can't find shallots, you can just use white onion. So you need a cup of them here. And then we have some ginger and a few cloves of garlic. And one of the key flavors of the curry will be coming from these lemongrass. So if you can't get the whole ones, sometimes you can find those chopped ones. They will do too. And then we've got these lovely chilies. So I've got a combination of the sweeter green chili. So if you don't want it to be too spicy, you can stick with these ones and even deseed them if you want to. But I like it hot, so I'm going to use these bird's eye chilies. I absolutely love them. So I've got both red and green. And then we need a juice of 1 lime. And also we have these beautiful kaffir lime leaves. How adorable they look. And the flavor is incredible. So if for any reason you can't find the kaffir lime leaves, you can just add 1 extra lime. So have 2 limes instead. But these are so good. Okay, and also we need a bunch of coriander, fresh coriander. And on top of that, we need a cup of spices. So I've got some coriander seeds here and some cumin as well. So the great thing about a curry paste is that you can pre-make it, store in a jar, and just take it out and use it whenever you want. And for the curry itself, we're going to add tons of fresh vegetables, really delicious vegetables. To a certain extent, you can adapt them to the vegetables you like, but I'm showing you my version of it. So we need some mushrooms. So I'm using the chestnut mushrooms and then a small chunk of carrot. And here I'm using one of my favorite foods on the planet, these green beans. They're so fresh and crunchy. And then some sugar snap peas. I love these too. And on top of that, we're also going to add in a few more of these kaffir lime leaves. So I've got 2 more here and a handful of Thai basil. If you can't find Thai basil, you can just use ordinary basil. But Thai basil has got this really pungent and strong basil flavor that's like nothing else. And to bulk up the curry, I'm going to add in a chunk of tofu. So this is a block of firm tofu. And also we need some coconut cream. This is going to make your curry really lovely and creamy. And just to highlight, this is a coconut cream and not cream coconut. So that's a bit different. So coconut cream is in cream consistency. And cream coconut, I know it's a little bit confusing. It comes in a block and it's got flesh of coconuts and everything. So that's not what we're using today. We're using the coconut cream today. And for the seasoning, we need some salt and a bit of soy sauce. And this is it. Okay, to make the curry paste, we're literally just going to add in all ingredients for the curry paste and then blitz it. Couldn't be easier. So the first thing we're going to add in is the spices. So I'm going to add in the coriander seeds and cumin seeds. So it's 1 tablespoon each. And we're going to blitz the spices first, just to crush them. So that's really lovely. And then we're going to add in the rest of the ingredients. I'm going to just pop in the shallots. So I peel them and half them in smaller chunks. Just pop them in. And these lovely chilies, they go in. And the lemongrass, I just cut them in half. They go in. And these really cute kaffir lime leaves. A chunk of ginger. And I'm also adding in 3 cloves of garlic. And finally, I'm going to pop in the coriander, the fresh coriander, just a whole bunch of it. Make sure you wash them first. And then we're going to blitz the whole thing. It's glorious. And go. There you go, that's our green curry paste. It's glorious, the color is beautiful. I mean, just look at this. Really, really beautiful. And you know what, I actually forgot to add in the lime juice. So remember, you add in the lime juice when you bliz the curry paste, okay? And with the curry paste, what I quickly did was to put it in the mason jar, like this. And I'm going to top it up with a little bit of olive oil on top. And this will help it to preserve better. It will keep easily a couple of weeks, should have no problem. So you can make the paste separately and then just use it whenever you need it. And now let's prepare the curry. So the first thing we're going to do is to fry the tofu. So I just cut them roughly into cubes. We're going to add some oil in the frying pan and turn the heat on. And I'm going to just add in these tofu chunks. So I'm using medium to medium-high heat. And what we want to do is to fry them until they're golden brown on the outside. Okay, the tofu is nice and golden brown and crispy on the outside. So I'm going to just leave it on the side and prepare the curry. Okay, for the curry, I'm going to turn the heat on first to kind of medium heat. And I'm going to add in some coconut oil. It's a nice and generous amount of coconut oil. And the first thing we're going to add in to the curry is our mushrooms. So we're going to fry those mushrooms first. So I just half these chestnut mushrooms. It's a nice big chunks. And we're going to just fry the mushrooms first. So the mushroom's been cooked for a couple of moments, and we're going to add in my carrots. Just allow it to fry a little bit. Well, the fragrance in the kitchen is just amazing, but also it's such a feast to the eyes as well. Just all these vibrant colors of different ingredients. So keep the heat kind of medium or slightly above. And now we're going to add in our curry paste. The amount you need, you have to judge for yourself. Depends on how much vegetable you're adding in. And also you can always add more later on. And just allow it to fry with the vegetables. Ah, it smells so good. So good. And now we're going to add in the coconut cream and just pop it in. I've probably got about 2 tablespoons here. And then we're going to add in some water as well. Just a little bit of water. So you can use the water to adjust the consistency of your curry. Oh, it's lovely and creamy already. So turn the heat to sort of medium or medium-low. Just allow it to kind of simmer and stew. It kind of allows all ingredients to mingle together. I mean, the smell is just extraordinary. I wish you were here. Oh, just look at this. So creamy. And now we're going to season it. So I'm going to add in a dash of soy sauce. So normally it would be fish sauce, but obviously that's not vegan, the last time I checked. So I'm going to add in just a bit of soy sauce to give it that slight sweetness and savoriness. And we're going to add in some salt as well. So sprinkle up the salt. So you need to taste it to decide how much seasoning you need. Oh, I just had a taste. It's just mind-blowing. All the flavors just exploding in your mouth. Okay, it's looking really good. And now we're going to add in the tofu we fried earlier on. So you can add in tofu as it is without the frying, but pre-frying it really gives it extra flavor and much better texture. Oh, this looks so good. And just allow it to cook a little bit more. And at this point, I'm going to throw in a few leaves of these kaffir lime leaves. Just break them up. You can either chop them really finely. It's easier for you to eat it, but I like them large like this, so you can actually see them. The smell is truly wonderful. Truly wonderful. I'm feeling happy already. Nothing can get me down from this point. And now we're going to add in the remaining ingredients. So I'm going to pop in some of my green beans and also the sugar snap peas. So you want to add these vegetables at the end because they really don't need that long to cook. This is one of the dishes that it needs a few more ingredients than other dishes, but making it is so easy and simple. And now all we need is just allow the beans and sugar snap peas to cook through and we're done. Now turn the heat off. And now we're gonna just pop in a few Thai basil leaves on top and then give it a quick mix. Well, that's it. This is our Thai green curry. Okay, so let's plate up. So I'm going to scoop in my mash here. That's plenty. And I'm going to make a well out of the middle. You know what I'm trying to do, right? Yes, I'm making a cauliflower donut so I can put my curry in the middle. I'm improvising as I go along, so if it doesn't turn out good, I'm not responsible. So that's my little ring of cauliflower mash. And then I'm going to scoop in my curry. This looks so good. So I'm going to just place it in the middle. It's a little nice little bed full of green curry. And a few of the tofu. And a few more of these lovely basil leaves. Just tear them up. There you go. That's my Thai green curry on a bed of cauliflower mash. It's time to eat. Oh my. Here's my green Thai curry. And the kitchen is smelling so good, it's scandalous. It's such a feast for all your senses. So I can't wait to taste it. So fork ready, I'm gonna just dig in. Whoa. Everything's still crunchy. And it tastes so fresh. It's crazy. And it works really, really well with the mash as well. So good. It's just the right amount of kick with the spices. So delicious. It's really delicious. It works so well with the cauliflower mash as well. It's just so creamy and lovely. So as I said, you can make the paste and store in the fridge and it would keep quite well. Just make sure you seal it with an airtight jar and also drizzle a little bit of oil. It will help you to preserve. So I hope you liked today's recipe and will give it a go. And it will really spice up your life. So if you'd like to practice yoga with me, please subscribe to my new yoga channel. The content is coming very, very soon, I promise. And follow me on Instagram if you haven't already, if you like some ideas and inspiration for your keto vegan food. So thanks for hanging out with me today and thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.